No big deal. Just getting my whiskers. What's up, my fine apples? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a full try on a bunch of e.l.f. products. I have a ton that I have bought. Also, they have sent me in PR, so it's a whole mixture of things I've been accumulating. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, and before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because it is free, $99, and also click that bell. Okay, so right off the bat, I have to be very honest, and you guys know I'm always keeping it 100 with you guys on my channel. I've been dying to do this video for so long, and I wanted to figure out what products were a whoop, which one was a womp. After filming this video, I'm literally like, so many products didn't work out for me, unfortunately, and I just want to put that out there from the beginning. I didn't really care for a lot. I'm pretty surprised. I usually can make a lot of stuff work. I never ever judge like a product by its price. I feel like a lot of drugstore and cheaper products work just as well, if not better, than high end. And today I was pretty disappointed. I find that a lot of products were just like, what the F happened? Like, what happened? And my whole thing is like, I find that so many drugstore products are so bomb and they're keeping up with the high-end products. They're working just as well. So for me, I have high standards for a lot of drugstore products. I just feel like, come on now, everybody's keeping up with the game, and if you can't keep up with it, ooh, skirt skirt. All right guys, so now let's get started. First off, I'm gonna prime my eyes. I have all my e.l.f. goodies right here. So here I have the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer in Sheer. I remember using this so long ago. Let's see if it's still the same formula. Maybe they amped it up a bit. I usually use concealer to prime my eyes just because I like to cancel out the darkness on my eyelids, but let's see how this baby's gonna do. Seems super, super silky, and it's a thin formula. Seems really thin though. Yeah, this has a lot of slip to it. It's like, whoop. Next up, I have the lip exfoliator in Sweet Cherry. Oh no, it's already smashed. So it's a lipstick. I feel, yeah, it seemed like it was a little bit loose. Let's just push that back. I think having a lipstick is way more convenient than putting your finger in a pot. This is definitely super gritty. That's what's really gonna get all that dead skin off, and my lips have just been chippity chap chap and not the cutest. Let me just lick it. Kind of funky, but I like the grit of it. Wow, that worked so good because I did have some dead skin, and I knew I was gonna have some like little cliffhangers right there, but it really got everything because you can feel it's super, super gritty. Not where it's like hurting you, but you want that, you know, exfoliation. Just gonna put the Jack Black lip balm on. Moving on to the eyeshadow primer. When I first put it on, it had so much slip to it. I honestly didn't feel like it was gonna set. It almost felt so slippery where it was almost like greasy, but now it's set, and it also neutralized my eyes because look, they're not as dark. It took away the pigmentation, so that's good. I knew something felt weird. I was wearing my shirt. I'm like, why does it feel funny? It's backwards. I have my shirt on backwards. I'm just switching my shirt on camera. No big deal. I have a couple eyeshadow palettes I'm gonna play with. So this one is the Mad for Matte, and it's just called Matte, and this is what it looks like. It looks really nice. It kind of reminds me of those Buxom eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna be using some e.l.f. tools, but I don't have every single tool for the eyes. So I'm gonna pick up this cream shade. I'm gonna place that all over. Ooh, that seems nice. So far, we're doing good, guys. I mean, I didn't really think e.l.f. was gonna completely disappoint me. So many years back, they were just okay. You know, certain products people loved and other ones it was just like crap. And now I feel like every brand is doing so good in the drugstore. e.l.f. Beautifully Precise Blending Eye Brush right here. Better for definition on the outer corner, but I love the brush. I love how it's clear. It's very sleek looking, and the quality feels really nice. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait to diffuse my crease and then I'll use it for the outer corner. This shade right here, I'm just gonna use my Sigma blending brush and stick that right in. There we go. Just needed another dip. For this shadow, I am getting a little bit more fallout than the cream shade, but they feel really nice so far. They do not feel chalky. Holy smokes. And I want to dip into this brown right here just because it is a little bit warmer. So I want to see how this one's going to show up because this one is turning out a little bit cooler in my crease, and I'm someone where I just love a warm eye, and I'm sure a lot of people prefer more warm tones. So far, the eyeshadows aren't disappointing me. I think what's just tossing me off is I'm so used to using concealer as my primer, and I feel it just makes like eyeshadows pop and just really prep my eye for the shadows. Just by looking and feeling the performance of the eyeshadows, I know they can do better with a better primer. So now I have a different type of palette. This is the Prism eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Smoke. It comes with like this little dual-ended eyeshadow thing, but ain't nobody got time for that. I'd rather just use my fingers and take the lilac shade right there. Look at that. Okay, that might be a little bit darker than what I wanted, but that's really nice and pigmented though. The Slate Charcoal. Wow, look at that. Okay, now these are silkier than the other palette for sure. But then again, those are matte shades and these are more shimmers. So that's definitely why the texture probably feels different. I'm just gonna place this all over my eye. Probably not like the prettiest purple I've ever seen just because it's supposed to be prismatic. And when I see it on my eye right now, it looks more dull. It looks like it's almost coming off as a smoky taupe. Ooh, look at this one. Let's try to add that on top. Oh wow, see now that's what I'm talking about. See, it has more life to it. Let me just blend that on top of the purple. I'm just going with the flow here, people. I just want to test out all these shadows. Okay, I want to give this purple eyeshadow a chance. I mean, I'm looking at it and just by swatching it, it looks much prettier on the swatch than on the eye itself. Like I said, that could be because of the primer. So we're not gonna doubt it. I'm just gonna spray my brush really quick and I'm gonna dip into the shadow and let's see how it works when it's wet. Already the vibrancy went up a notch. See what I'm talking about? Like that's more prismatic as opposed to, I know I put like that frosty shade, but it just looks very dull. It looks much better wet. When it's just on its own, it looks, I don't know, but it still looks better on the swatch than on the eye. You see how it's pulling more of that purple? But look how much more vibrant it is just on the swatch. I'm thinking it's the primer, you guys. I'm gonna swatch this blue right here just because I know so many people are about it. Oh wow, that's really pretty. Look at that. I think I picked like the only dud in the palette. Let's keep it moving. Back to this blending brush. It's just the Holy Smokes palette right here. We're gonna dip into this brown shade, smoke out the outer V of the eye. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have tapped off. Let's go right there. Let's just see if I get fallout or not. Okay, yeah, so I shouldn't tap off. Just go with it. Go right there. Again, this isn't the most pigmented brown I've ever worked with. This brush is really nice. I think the bristles feel really nice. They're not scratchy at all. They're not pulling that much pigment and I'm adding a lot. Like I keep dipping in, you guys, and trying to push it. And I don't know if it's really the eyeshadow primer this time because I feel like deep browns just show up, period. You know what I mean? And then look how much fallout I got. Back into this brown right here just so we can kind of liven up that crease again and bring that warmth. But yeah, the eyeshadows are definitely not my favorites. I'm a little sad right now. I thought they were going to be so good because I've heard nothing but great things, but I want to be completely honest. Okay, so I feel like the eye just needs something to it. Oh, there's nothing too special about it. So I want to try this out. The Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. This one's in Soiree. It looks like it might be a good topper. That looks really pretty. Soft, like pinky. Let's see. Let's just add this to the center with the eye. Just give some life to that purple because that's why I picked that prismatic shadow because I wanted it to really pop. Let's try it wet. Let's do it. First, let's zoom you in on the eye right now. You see what I'm saying? Like I was trying to add so much and it was like hard. I'm going to clean all of that up. It's definitely not, it's not done. Have it wet right here on my brush. Oh yeah, that's becoming like a foiled shadow. Wow, this is completely erasing the look that I had in the beginning. But hey, it's all about experimenting and seeing what works. I'm gonna create a wannabe cut crease. What I've just been doing and just taking the shadow and then just going like this without having to add any concealer. See how I just made that cut crease and I didn't have to do any concealer? I've just been doing that. So that's what that looks like so far. It looks much better. I actually like this shadow way more wet. I went ahead and did my liner. You guys already know I love my wing liner. I love to fly. And I just feel like it always just pulls the look together. e.l.f. lashes and they're the Wing and Bold Luxe Lash Kit. Look at those. This looks super pretty. Wispy and flared out. I have a lot of lashes that look like this and they're definitely not as cheap as this. Bends or make good dance. I don't want to say flimsy because that seems like it's weak and it's gonna fall apart, but it just has like a really nice elasticity to it. Okay, you guys, so I am back. I'm saying back because I went to go get my lunch and I wanted to eat and go ahead with the video or else my stomach was gonna grumble and I'm gonna be like, eh. An hour has passed and I feel like the eyeshadow already faded. Don't you guys think? I mean, it's only been an hour, but I don't know, but I went ahead and put the lashes and I think they look so pretty for like super affordable lashes. These look amazing. They have like that really beautiful wisp, almost like what mink lashes do. And I think this is a great alternative. So next we're gonna go on to the face. So today I'm going to be using the Poreless Face Primer. When I was first starting my makeup collection, this is what it looks like. Really trying to just expand it. I had all the different primers so I can try them all out. And they're so affordable. This one is really good. Has like a little bit of an herbal scent. I don't really remember it having an herbal scent though, but this feels really nice and silky. I'm just gonna push that into my skin, push it into my pores. Wow, this feels like much more luxurious than what I remember. I have this new brush. This is called the Swirl Foundation Brush. I'm guessing that you pump the foundation and so it goes into that little divot and then you obviously swirl the foundation. It feels very, very dense. We'll see because it almost feels pretty rough. Now, I'm a genius and I went ahead and ordered the foundation online and I got tan, but it was previously called Buff, and Buff, I'm usually buff, not like buff. Where's the gun show? Got the shade Buff. Well, it said previously Buff, but then tan. And then when I ordered online, I was like, oh no, this is my shade. And I got the same one. And I felt so stupid. I was like, really? Lizzy, did you really just do that? So this one, unfortunately, is too dark for me. Yeah, that's pretty dark, so I'm down to use it, but I'll mix it in with another foundation so that it balances out. So I just did a pump of the CoverGirl M80 foundation. I just did a full review on it. Go check it out. Amazing foundation. I am so pleasantly surprised with it. So I'm just gonna mix that in, and that's definitely gonna give me my right shade. Oh yeah, there we go. Using this brush, and it is pretty stiff, but it's not too bad. I feel like this would be a really good one for blending out cream contour. This foundation brush isn't the best for around the nose because I can see the swirling marks and I'm trying to buff it around and do circular motions. HD Lifting Concealer in medium. Hopefully this has good coverage. This is what it looks like. Yep, doe foot applicator. Let's do a little swatch. So this is the shade medium right there. Not too much of a highlighting shade, so let's just see how it works. I do have some dark circles right now, so this is perfect to test. This is a much deeper medium than what I expected than most. I will say right now, the concealer's kind of burning underneath my eye. Okay, that's a little alarming. It's not burning too bad, but I do feel a little something, something. I do have this, I'm like, I have this sponge set, small, medium, and large. I'm gonna spray it. I've been spraying everything with the Urban Decay Quick Fix Hydro Charge Complex Priming Spray. It's just what I've been using. So let's just kind of blend this baby out. RIP. Not the most coverage. It's just like a light coverage. It's not completely terrible where it's sheer. But I do have my dark circles peeping through, but it's not bad. It's like good probably for an everyday conceal. Clean up that wing with the concealer. Is the Flawless Concealer Brush, and you can use this to help blend out underneath the eyes, and it works really well. I have a setting brush. Oh, here it is, right here. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. Now, I remember using this so long ago, but I don't remember if I truly love it or how well it was. I wasn't as knowledgeable about under eye sets as I am now. So let's just set it. Very light set. Not a lot of coverage, so I think that's why I'm looking at my under eye like, what's going on? This brush right here, I highly recommend it. It's really good. HD Powder in Sheer. Then you're just gonna pour some right in. Yeah, I remember it being so freaking messy. Ultimate Blending Brush right here. I'm just gonna use that just to set the rest of my face. Oh, wow. You know what? Maybe I'll use the little powder puff that it comes with. And I'll just do that. Woo! This stuff gets everywhere, you guys. Yeah, I totally remember this being messy. It's like all of my brows. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm like a snow globe right now. It's like everywhere. Aqua Beauty Aqua Infused Blush and Bronzer. This blush and bronzer duo gives skin a radiant looking glow thanks to its cushiony color that's infused with purified water and vitamin E. And I did swatch it. It's much darker than what you think on the outside. Look at the shades right here. And it's a cream. So I'm gonna be using their stippling brush, and this is the e.l.f. small stipple brush. That looks pretty intense. Let me bring a little in the back of my hand, but I'm figuring if it's infused with like water and all of that, that it's easy to blend out. I'm just gonna take the stipple brush. I used to love the stipple brush for my blush application. It's showing up. It's just kind of patchy. Let's just try to blend that out with the sponge. I feel like the more I blend, the more it just goes away. Definitely a womp. Feel it, and it's a cream, but then it goes to a powder, so it should be able to blend over my set face, just in case you guys are wondering. And I'm just gonna put my own bronzer. Now, I have this blush in Glow, but I don't think it's gonna show up. It might be too light for me. So that's way too light for me. That's literally... I'll just put that down now. So I went ahead and grabbed some blush palettes because I was too scared to use that duo, so I grabbed mine. I absolutely love these palettes. So I have the dark and I also have the light palettes, and even the light is pretty dark. This is the light palette, this is the dark palette. You would think this is medium, this is dark, and they would have a third for the light, but they don't. I'm gonna be taking this blush right here. Super, super pigmented. Like, this is one of my favorite shades from here. Kind of reminds me of like a mixture of Melba and ginger, or if anything, a little bit closer to ginger. You guys, I feel like this video, oh my gosh, I don't want it to be totally negative, but I feel like everything I've been trying, I've been forcing it to try to work, like my eyes. I mean, I put on like so many different eye shades and it looks like I only have 3 on. I feel like everything is just like, you know, kind of like a flop for me, unfortunately. And I thought I was gonna have so many outstanding products where I was like, oh my gosh, guys, get this. It's only $1.99. This is only $2.99 and everything. I'm just like, yeah, I'm making it work. So I have 2 different highlights here. I have the baked highlighter, and this one's in a Blush Gems. And I have this highlighting holographic duo in Siren's Call. And this is what it looks like. Is that what it looks like in the front? In the front, it doesn't look as bright. So it's like a white gold right there. Let's do a swatch right here. That's interesting. It's a little on the chalky side. Now let's try this baked one. This one looks really pretty. Feels chalky, but I feel like it might be good. Feels chalky, but I feel like it might be pretty good. Yeah, okay. Now I see it. This glow actually looks prettier than these ones. This one looks a little bit more, see what I mean by wet and more lit from within and natural, and this one looks a little chalky. So let's go with the baked one. Gives you a beautiful glow. It doesn't look chalky. I'm gonna swatch the other one just so I give it a try, so I actually apply it. But look, that looks really, really pretty. I think that's beautiful for an everyday natural glow because I am layering this. Now let's try this side. I'm gonna try the white gold. Okay, it looks much better when applied. So I didn't want to doubt it completely. Oh, that combination actually looks really pretty. Highlighters are much prettier on as opposed to swatch. Sometimes swatches don't always look the prettiest and you just gotta put it on and then it looks much better. Okay, so now for lips, I have these 2 products right here and I just wanted to give a shout out. I don't know who this is, but it's Christian Siriano. So I definitely want to support another YouTuber. Oh wow, this might not go though. This is like a super bright pink liquid lipstick. Wow, that's bright. Okay, that probably won't go with my eye look. Tinted lip oil. So let's see what this one looks like because it says it's polished pink. So let's see, tinted lip oil. It's more like a baby pink. Okay, so this is very, very baby pink. So let's just add in a little bit of the pink. Let's just try it out because, hey, this is what we're doing. We're testing out e.l.f. This is like a MAC Candy Yum Yum. Okay, so here's that bright pink. You know what's tossing me off? Is that my under eye is not that bright. I look very tired. Do you guys notice that? And just like, Okay, so I just went ahead and just put on my own nude lip. This is just the Tarte Lip Lingerie in Whisper, but I wanted to try this out to give this a chance. A prismatic lip gloss in Rose Quartz. It looks really pretty. You guys, I'm trying to like bust out all these products. I didn't think I was gonna test as many as I was today, but I'm really trying to just find things that are working. Let's try to do a swatch right here. Just looks like a glitter. You guys see that? Just like a glitter. It's kind of a thick formula. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's like barely doing anything. Well, it obviously added gloss, but prismatic wise, I don't even see like a cool reflection. But look how prismatic this looks, and that would have been so cool if it was like hitting like a lot of light right there in the center, but I don't know, it's just not doing it for me. It's not really showing up like that. I thought it was gonna be really cool. Oh my gosh, you guys, what is going on? All right, guys, well, here's my final look. I am not gonna lie, I think a lot of products were a big womp to me. I don't know what the heck happened. I see so many people rave about so many products. I play with makeup all the time and I make drugstore makeup work all the time. You guys already know I use a lot of drugstore products and I'm pretty like sad because every product I was trying to use, I'm like trying to pull something for it, like from it, like, come on, let's use it, let's try it, let's make this work. And it was just not happening today. I don't know, maybe you guys have to give me some suggestions on some products you guys want me to try out or some holy grail products you have found from e.l.f. because I know a ton of people love e.l.f. products. It's just the ones that I had today, I really was reaching for it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to start experimenting a little bit more with the brand. I'll see your suggestions and I'll just do that. I didn't mean for this to kind of come off negative or like making it seem difficult, but I really just low-key was like, what's going on? So I hope you guys appreciate the honest video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you do, and also subscribe to my channel. I'll look at your comments down below for your suggestions, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Mwah! Whoop, whoop!
Here we go, it's all about you, it's all about me, it's all about what we do. Making art, you and me, trying to find something to believe.